You're not actually going to try and slay me or anything, right? Because I wouldn't if I were you.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark.
And you die. Every time?
Every time.
Alright, chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is
No blade.
Been a while since we did a bladeless run.
Yep, bladeless
The door
run.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh.
Softly carries up the
Hypnotizing.
stairs.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Is this the first version of you we were supposed to meet?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Mario? So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Okay. Alright. Retrieve the blade. Wait.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
So, what? You're going to try and kill me?
Switcheroo.
You'll regret this.
That was quick.
I promise you. But go ahead, run along and get whatever you're planning to get. But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Oh, I want to get her a nice version for a little bit longer, actually.
Slip these chains?
Well, maybe you could
She
have
can't,
gone another
right?
way than getting the
She
knife.
needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry.
Here, let's load that.
I like this nice voice. Let me get the sword and
I thought you'd keep the
Should've
ruse
been
up a
a
little
level.
longer. I was curious to see what would happen in that version of events, you know?
hey Bart, do you see my chainsaw, my hockey mask?
Yeah.
She's gonna warm up to this.
No, I was kind of expecting her to be like, "No, why would you ever want to
okay,
do
yeah.
that?" and then have it kind of slowly turn
Slow
up
down, okay.
as opposed to instantly switch to it type of thing. What have you been eating or drinking?
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I mean, look, for all you know, I might just go get the sword anyways, but I want to continue talking to Nice Princess for a bit. It's the first time we've met her. What's your reason?
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Oh?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Right.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Yeah, I'm supposed to kill you. She just turns to look at you. But
I don't think you're actually dangerous.
I wanted to see for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
I'm starting to think it's true. There's something about you that doesn't feel right.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Silence.
They haven't shared a thing, have they? All they've done is point a finger. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I just stayed for a while and just kept you company? Then everyone could be happy.
Sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Examine the chains, retrieve the blade. And what about the weight route?
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here.
Ah, there we go.
It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Right, okay. And then the slight turn instead of the full turn. Did we do... When I did unarmed, I'm trying to remember, we did unarmed, but like we couldn't free her, so we had to go get it back anyways, right?
Is that the turn where we cut?
Yeah, like there, even if you
When did...
Wait, no, hold on. No. We went back to get it, and then we cut, and then she, like, it hit her arm anyway. Okay, so if we try to free her without it, she talked about a key. Let's see if this is actually a thing.
Apparently, we never went without the blade.
We did, but then we went back for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No. I think you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy.
I feel like the only time we went down unarmed was on the first run. Unless I'm mistaken. When we did the contrarian, was it?
We went straight to the mirror.
We went to the mirror and then then it did all.
And then it was the mirror path. Yeah.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabinet.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here?
Oh.
Yep.
And now we're downstairs with no blade?
Last time, yeah, we got locked in before, but I think we dropped the blade, if I remember correctly. Right.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and you're here to slay the princess. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
And there's still an extra unused chain on this side too.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Coyote Ugly.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
Yeah.
Not sure how it made its way down here.
Yeah, there you go.
But if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Narrator reality editing.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
And then you just go one way or the other. Okay, so it shows up anyways as she starts biting. Did we do 4 slays, 1 save? And 1, like, completely not enter the basement? We did walk away and then mirror. Then we did silent slay. Right? And then we came back around and it was like she just did it herself. Okay. So then in that case, let's go save.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
She's still in nice mode, despite being fucked up.
Yeah.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
And then we're back here.
No, I can't just let her escape.
But it's with her nice version.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't watch me.
What are you doing?
And when we did this, we did the warn.
We warned her, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Here.
Hard save.
But she grabbed it and just killed us.
Yeah, she dodged
Stop
the
that.
swing and slit your
Something's
throat.
come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist. Or slay. This is all new either way. We're only going to see one of them. Which one do you want to see?
You let me choose?
This is all brand new. This is all different. We're only going to see one of them. Which one do you want to see?
I hate the narrator more than I hate the princess.
Resist.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
It's interesting because it's as simple as the fact that he just lies to you. And she threatens you. But she doesn't really lie. She flickers into evil modes sometimes, but
yeah,
he's just lying to you straight up.
She's always true to herself.
Ultimately, right?
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
Oh, the cutest little murder!
Agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Right? It could have been one. It could have been one cold swing.
I'm sorry.
Is that how you prefer? With her being apologetic while fucking missing every vital organ in the world?
I'm sorry.
You want 3-digit counts on that stab?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Just aim for the fucking neck!
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Damn. The apologetic fucking...
You're on a path in the woods.
800 stab
and
count.
At the end of that path, you're here to...
Yeah, it's like, helping a wounded animal, right?
Mm-hmm. Put it out of its misery.
Yeah.
For about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Have we tried to turn around and leave on chapter 2? No, eh? It was only on chapter 1.
I believe so.
What happens if you do a turn and leave on chapter 2?
You have already committed to my completion.
Oh shit.
You cannot go further astray.
Damn, she literally steps in and goes, nah.
You're in it now.
You're in it now. Yeah, okay.
Commit.
Well, shit. Fuck you.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met. He doesn't remember what happened. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time,
Voice
did
of
he?
the smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about
Oh, she was so cute while she murdered me. I'll save her this time, I will. Yes!
It's doable.
Our beloved?
Captain, save a princess! Can you turn a princess into a housewife? Takes a lot of work.
Damn.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Holy shit, Zap Brannigan has arrived. Red Shepherd has checked in. Hello, Red.
Wow.
Where's the lie?
Saving a galaxy.
How many flags you need flying from the princess's castle? How many banners? How many red banners? How many bannermen holding the reddest banners?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
God. Ugh. Fuck you.
Wow, let the man talk.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I have a say in the matter.
Let him cook.
Yeah, okay, alright. What's he cooking?
I don't know. I don't even smell the onions yet. Like
Annihilation, death, poison, arsenic. Simp.
Those are two very... Let's say for a moment, you died last time, which you were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
I bet you if we open up these game files, we'll see a couple files called whiteknight.wav. whiteknight_02.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to... Yes, but in this purely hypothetical... If it's the latter, what do you think happened? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I'm with that. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
There's a mutiny in your head.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of
I'm
time
just
to
talking all
reflect
that
on the
smack.
situation.
Like, we know the princess is a baddie.
For all our sakes, that you make the right call.
A baddie is in, like, a bad entity. Oh, shit. Yeah? You like the kind that does 1,000,000 stab? Breakdown! Like, is that what you need in your life?
A warning. She will lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Well, at least the others were in Congress up until now, and if we gotta rock everybody together, this fucker can go.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed to the cabin. This is the kind of fucker that gets rejected and gets on his horse and goes his own way.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Or better yet, the kind that gets rejected and then kicks the princess off the ship. I mean, out of the castle.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
When the time is right.
Okay. Alright. Unarmed, it appeared anyways. Let's see. Let's go for manual save over here. And let's go for the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least... You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know that there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh. We didn't get to check ourselves.
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Full lies.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Or ignorance. I mean, look, it shows up anyways, right? So... yeah, let's grab it.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemy.
Ah, yes, quite.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. And hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
Well, it's always necessary to free her regardless. Even if you go down without the knife, you still need to end up having it to get her out of there, so...
There's no use
whatever
arguing
your
over
intent.
motivations right now.
Yep.
It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Going in. Princess?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls.
Wow.
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I mean, we're going through the motions to add this one to the pile at the end of the day, right?
Well, it's charms
Walk down
against
the stairs
charms.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
And still the unused one on this side.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Game recognized
Waiting
game.
for you to come back.
Literally.
I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Technically, he did make us do it. That's true. That's true.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on, if she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you, just do your job.
Killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. You should know that.
Do I really have to cut you out again? I didn't care for that last time.
Oh.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I mean,
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Ultimately, each run, each version, yeah, you just need to get that outcome thrown into the Katamari, so...
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Now, when you resist narrator on run 1, we got the he forces you and you get killed in self-defense. And then when you resist on round 2, there was the, like, she just stands there and you die version of events. What happened after I died? Do you know, or do you just not know anything?
You died, and now we're talking.
Did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Yeah. Honestly, the world sucks. People
Jesus.
are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all.
Oh my god. Hold up. What do you have to say to this?
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in
Jesus
the hands of a
Christ.
misanthrope.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
That's what you want to hear. Tee-hee-hee.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you.
Yup. Okay.
Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out. But have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. She just wanted to make us happy by destroying the world.
Does Red Shepherd simp in the face of the apocalypse?
Wow.
When the world ends around you, when all things are being made or being undone, does it stand strong?
What remains? What remains?
Apparently, yes.
Can my world look me in the eye at night? Everything's okay.
You pop into LCL. That's what happens. What remains is a giant decapitated head in the middle of a bloody ocean. And Shinji and Asuka on a beach. Yeah, the narrator took over my body.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh, support.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Right. Innocent princess upgrades in chapter 2 to whatever you want to hear.
That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Like that episode of Fresh Prince where he's like, I want a dirty house. And I want to argue sometimes. I'm sorry, dear.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
And you killed me. And it hurt.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Okay, and then it's down to that. Okay, let's see. Will the narrator force us again? Round 2?
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill myself,
I
you
swear to God! Show up at your house and blow my brains out! Then what?
Oh my God.
Then I'll show you.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Wow.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned.
Otherwise, just a threat. Just look at
So doomed.
Just look at the narrator and just go, low tier? And he's like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. He's like,
Hold it. Hold it, no! Let's talk.
All right.
Fine, okay, fine. What do you got?
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Reggie, can you tip your afro? Or are your headphones? There you go.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Wow.
Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes,
Just
yeah,
one
we
slip of the
committed.
wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Yeah, but Booba.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The smitten self-sabotage protects the narrator from jumping in. Or defends against the narrator.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Damn, the power of simp. It's just fucking Reinhardting us to that finish line.
What do you think?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait. This is a situation where
Comendo sorry.
she'll never know what she wants to eat and where she wants to go and what movie she wants to watch. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, look at that scroll bar. It's
Oh
short.
boy.
Okay, never mind.
Where do you want to eat?
Yep. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Yeah, distortion. The bad darkness coming around the edge. I forgot the name of the vignetting. The vignetting starts. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, she's in bug mode.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
6 anime.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you.
The music
and
is
she
warping.
isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. You need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Whatever will please you. Whatever pleases you, your highness.
Unmade.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Stick figure.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah?
Oh, man.
Yeah?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, will a real doll suffice? Sir Knight?
Do you have one hobby, princess?
Will a real doll suffice?
Do you have one thing that you like? Just a single thing.
It seems like she doesn't. I want you to make me unhappy. Do you want to end the world? That's probably like if you feel like it. I want to make you unhappy. I want you to make me unhappy?
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Oh my god.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Boop. You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Okay, and that's the end of the conversation. Now, hold up. That was a quick save, right? Alright, let me just see. Do we get kicked out no matter which one of those options we go to? I think so. No, hold on.
Oh, there's no regular load?
Manual save.
Oh, and then load on the left.
Yeah. So we do this. So we did a manual save. Return. And then quick load. And then yes. Yeah, okay. Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
And she's going to say, if that's what you want.
Oh, we've been over this one. I do want to end the world.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And if you say, we'll figure it out later.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless. As the princess takes your hand in hers,
wow.
You let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor.
Fixed.
And with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Don't ask too many questions.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy
You just take the lead and decide everything, and that's all that matters. Enjoy your plastic and the silicone. I hear it's very lifelike these days.
Oh god.
I hear the tech has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, they got that really nice latex going, like that really bulky.
Incredible. The cleaning process is so easy.
Oh really?
It's crazy.
It's been keeping me off, actually, the prospect of going down that route, actually.
The choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Can you really clean a fleshlight?
Can't clean the shame.
There you have it.
So
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
So he hates it.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Anytime like cute puppy eyes just get even bigger, that is the most terrifying shit, dude. God.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it?
I think we can open it if we try it together.
I think I've got this.
Yeah, we try together. Voice of the smitten by the first person to pay any attention to him ever. The first person to look in your direction. Smitten.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Battering ram.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
Smitten, stay winning.
Make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
And you know what that means.
And then you step outside.
Oh! Good end!
Oh, you're the most beautiful star tonight.
And he fades away.
A happy ending at last.
Yep. Now why don't you go freshen up? And by that, I mean have the hands of the infinite void come claim you.
We did it. What should we do now?
Uh-oh.
Where did everything go?
She's like, let me slip into something a little more comfortable.
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Uh-huh.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
These hands will warm you up.
Bye, Nara. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket.
Nor will you ever.
It's time for you to leave.
Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared.
Smitten, how do you feel about this?
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Oh. There he goes.
Approach the mirror.
How we doing?
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them live, but you need to see what's in it.
You are nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Stupid sexy princess. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
I don't know, man. That's a big dress, but there's no guarantee that there's any gat underneath it. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Hello. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the in the glass in two. But then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Who broke it? Ooh. Ooh, it's blinking. And it's fuzzy.
Burp. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
Ooh, we got some choices. Oh, what are you? Are you something like me?
If you're not me, then what are you?
I have so many questions for you.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
Or are you a part of me? Or are you something else?
You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
I met you many times if you've been the same all along.
I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I?
Where is this place? Where are we?
Destroy the mirror.
So literally the shards of glass we have a piece of the mirror inside of us. That's been, yeah. There we are.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, you don't get that many questions.
Damn, choose wisely.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. Okay. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Ah, so when round 2 comes around, the round 1 trauma creates what you perceive and creates the version of her that you get in chapter 2.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Few new options, huh?
Why did you make her a princess?
I didn't make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Okay. The concept of transformation. Something to say for yourself for all this hubris.
After everything you've done, who else do you think anyone deserves to live? Do you know things won't just be worse if I destroy her? What would it be like to live in a world without her? Others like you said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away, stop asking questions? Can I ask you something personally breaks? Are you a part of me? Why wouldn't you have told me this from the start? That would have helped you destroy her. Can't I will her into something small? Have you been the same all along? What am I? Was I supposed to see this? How did you die? I chose to make her a princess. Something weaker. How do I destroy an abstract concept? What if neither of us leaves this place? Can we stay together and leave people out there alone?
People out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
I call this place a construct. What is it supposed to do?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Are you a part of me, or are you something else?
Are you telling the truth as you're dying, or...
If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Some of these questions are bum, but some of them are good.
It all depends on what you want to know.
How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? Why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
And that's why you would prefer to exist in perpetual nothingness in any of those routes. If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture.
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
Pretty sure death is good. Important, even.
The end is necessary.
There's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you.
Proceed to the cabin one last time.
When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too.
Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So many stories you've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is all this falling on me?
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions, and I need answers before I can make my choice.
If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that.
If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led me to this moment?
There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it.
I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess.
Slay the princess.
I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go.
If you always were going to become this, did it matter?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
God damn it. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Whoa!
Your lover tried to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
I was blinded by emotion. We both know that.
I want that feeling back.
That feeling never left me.
I won't engage with violence.
Remain silent.
I want that feeling back.
It never left you. You just need to open your heart to me once more.
Flesh is a vehicle, and destroying the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
Volume. Oof.
Do you fear her? Were you glad that you set her free? Did you help out of fear?
I was glad to set you free.
Then set me free again. Set both of us free.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender.
No, I won't leave with you. Not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world. To question everything is to deny proof of the reality that lies in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever.
Regular hand.
But you did not live alone. You found me, and we held trust in each other for no reason than to believe in something that wasn't us. Cold skepticism turned to liberation, but it required a journey to blossom. Though you have blossomed, do you have no more journeys left to make? What of those in the spaces beyond? Would you erase the path ahead to hold everyone still?
Path is just a metaphor. I want to protect them.
I don't want to keep anyone still.
What does the path matter if it always ends?
I want to engage with this.
I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender.
Hey man, decapitated princess, I didn't do that one. That was all you. I don't want to keep anyone still.
Nor should you. Nor should I. Our purpose is to be and to experience. And their purpose is the same. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers, cold as the grave, dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they do not return it. I offer you a path to your redemption, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
But without redemption, there can be no sin.
And I would sacrifice everything again to free you.
I won't engage with violence.
I get it. I would sacrifice everything to free you again.
Would you know?
Without redemption, there can be no sin. What does that actually mean? There's a lot, like, there's times when you can flip the script on a sentence and see it from a different perspective, but what is the actual implication of that?
Without sin, there's no redemption. Without redemption, there can be no sin, so everything is okay. If nothing needs redemption.
There's nothing to redeem if there's no sin committed.
Yeah.
But without the ability to be forgiven,
then what is a sin? Nothing is can be considered sinful if you are not with redemption? I don't think I don't follow the flip on that, which is why I'm not clicking on it. We can discuss further for a while, probably, but I'll leave it be there. Like, yeah, if there's no redemption, then how can you say that something is worse than something else?
I can understand that there's no need to fix something if nothing broke, but I don't think if you flip it the other way and say, but if there's no concept of fixing things, then there can be no broken things. Do you know? Like, I don't think it flips the other way as cleanly as the initial phrasing does, to me at least. I think you kind of end up in a loop.
Okay, yeah.
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Are you starting to see? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Yeah, that last one was not really the answer I wanted. The others I agreed with. But I didn't agree with the first one either, necessarily. It's easy to believe in things when you get to sit above it all.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
I'm ready, but how do we leave?
I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave?
Can't let that happen. I can't let everything die.
I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry.
You're cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist.
I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free.
You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
I can do this alone.
Where's everyone else?
How are you supposed to help?
I thought voices weren't allowed here.
I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
I thought voices weren't allowed here. It's good to hear you.
After all the times you told me that mirror was going to kill me, I'm genuinely surprised you missed me. But we don't have to get into all that. I'm here now. That's what matters. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Jeez.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Oh, whoa, out the window.
Yeah.
There you go.
That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean. No hard feelings about taunting us with our deaths, by the way. I thought it was funny. Not sure about the others, though. They're not happy. Oh, they'll get over it.
I like that description now, if you don't mind, for old time's sake.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Describe the cabin, then.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he?
No, he didn't.
I always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied it was there.
Yeah, because it was him.
It's gone, though. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Did anyone else make it?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
Interesting. He's like, I think you're going to need the blade. Yeah. Fuck him.
Good riddance. Really? I'm gonna miss the guy.
Ooh, Green Day.
Yeah, right. He really put us through hell, didn't he?
Let's go.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. If that's what you think is best, then that's what you think is best. I'm just along for the ride at this point. Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together. And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Is that one face or
So
three?
you didn't bring the knife.
It's 3.
After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Sit with them.
Never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did for you.
I don't want to be a god.
Are you the same as you are out there?
What if we just leave?
I think the only thing left for us to do is leave.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her, but we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
This particular angle of face looks very Yasuhiro Naitao, Trigun artist style. There's a lot of stuff in Trigun that kind of has that sort of shape to it. Not to mention the plants when they are multiple bodies and faces and limbs sticking out of each other.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
I don't want to be a god.
I don't.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are, and neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
Are you the same as you are out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We really are the same.
What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore, it's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take their hand in yours.
I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me.
Not knowing exactly is exactly what I want. We knew everything out there, but I don't know this. I want this.
It doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want.
Let's go.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Are you two going to be okay alone?
Thanks for everything.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
There's a room on board for more. Yeah, the title screen did say this is a love story, right?
Oh,
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Let's go. Hands clasped together. Hands clasped together. You and the princess leave the basement for the last time.
It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence in words and noisy thoughts.
But there's an energy in the silence and an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown.
At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door.
You feel their hand tremble in yours. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence.
They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they still are.
And then they cross the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with them.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass.
At the end of all things, it's the Instagram girl leading you by the hand meme. The vacation photos around the world. That's all it ever comes down to.
It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
I love you.
Who's gonna open it?
Are you ready?
Neither of us knows what it's going to be like out there.
Open the door.
Let's go, Shifty.
It's hard to tell with so many voices talking at once, but we're more ready than we're not.
Yeah. Beast Man and weird multi-armed creature make it. Let's go.
Jonathan Sims, Nicole Goodnight. Thank you for the trip.
Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. Well done.
Good voice work.
I'm a caller Shifty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shifting Mound is a bit of a mouthful.
That was awesome. That was actually awesome.
Very cool.
It feels like you could go through it again.
Oh yeah, so that's the thing is like there for each part 1, part 2, there's also the different outcomes within those parts, right? So yeah, you didn't have to actually blah. There's more outcomes to the multiple outcomes because like her attitude being different still changed. We still could have done a couple different things with each different attitude, you know? And I mean, we only got to the 3rd act, right? Like that one time. Yeah. So there must be other times you can visit Act 3. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Ah, okay. And there we go. Cool.
Yeah, that was a cool experience.
Yeah, right on. Shoutouts. And, you know, I like a nice narrative experience that does a lot. Because, like, you can, using, I'm pretty sure this is Renpy, which is the visual novel creator. And, you know, there's a framework that's very recognizable, kind of like Mugen.
Okay.
You know, there's a similar framework that you kind of recognize, but yeah, a lot of the artwork, a lot of the voice acting, a lot of the stuff going on in it as well. Just, you know, you can use to create a pretty tight concept and execution, and it's a thing where if you have an idea, if you have an artist, if you have someone to get the music together and someone to act, you can kind of just get the assets and then just start building your idea, you know. So it's pretty cool that that's possible. I'm not sure if Renpy is the engine, but I think it is, because it definitely reminds me of it. So yeah, very cool.
Thank you.
All right. What? Hey! Hey! No, that's fine. We fixed it. We fixed it.
It's fine. This is what it's supposed to look like.
This is the mirror. See? Evil mirror. Don't trust the mirror. Shifty's fine. Wood. Like as the crowd it comes down to grab you while you're at the podium, still trying to grab the mic. Wood. Ah, stop him! Stop him!
Put in the work. It's fine. It's out of love.
Yeah, a little too soon to say I love you though. At the very
that was fast. That
was real quick.
That was real quick.
Give it a minute. But you're all right. The cut of your jib is all right. All infinity of them.